Oh, what's happening? Well, we're gonna have to go ahead and break it on down real quick because I gotta get these out. This isn't the exact door closer we've been working on, but it's a door closer. Oh, yeah. I'm Mr. Blue Gloves, by the way. This is this old door closer. We've been working on overhead concealed Kawneer door closers. Again, this is not the one that we've been working on. This is obviously a hold open door closer. So we can see the hold open block in there. And of course that's somebody else's sticker. Whoever that is. What's up? To whoever they should have put their name on there. They could have some free advertising. With all my reached my 2 subscribers. Anyway, hey, we're gonna get back to it. Quit screwing around and we're gonna get to work. I was gonna tell myself that. Okay, so we're gonna replace the seals in that. And of course I apologize for the gleep, gleep, gleep. But this is a working shop, so we gotta stay wary, like if we were in the jungle. No, I'm just playing. There's seals down in here. The structure of that tube is like this. It's that big tube with this that encases our spring in there, and it's under a lot of tension, and I highly suggest you don't try to undo that because it's this giant. You're gonna have that coming jumping out at you, which is not gonna be good. Or the whole tube itself will become a projectile, and that's not good either. Anyway, those are encased in grease, and the structure of it being that it is plugged, and we'll see right down and here are the seals, and that's the seal for the outer, and it just plugs right on the end. So we're gonna stick our pick down into this hole, and then we're gonna fish out these 2 O-rings. I've become pretty proficient at it over the years, but I've known people to have problems with it. They're like, oh man, what, how'd you get that out of there? I'd be like, well, I just have, there comes the other one. We're gonna blow this off with some air. Everybody just share some space. This is gonna get tipped up on its butt just like that. And again, there's other ways to do this. This is just the way I do it. Not that there's a one way or the best way or anything else. Well, the best way would have a machine do it and pump in oil and pump out the air and like to cycle it. That would be the choice. I've seen video of the LCN plant in Illinois or wherever it is, that they have like a little assembly hooked up to the valves. It's cycling oil, and it's like our little rocker system that's getting all the air out of it. Anyway, we have removed this little plug for the reservoir. It should look pretty much like that guy right there. It's a Phillips number 3, and we're just having this squeeze bottle. We're gonna get a little bit of oil in that reservoir before we start filling the main cylinder. And they have a surprisingly small amount of oil through the whole door closer. It's maybe, I don't know, I've never really measured it before. Did so many, I never truly. And we're gonna work the bubbles out and put some more in. Of course, if we did everything right, it's gonna start slipping it to the other side of the cylinder, because as our piston, pardon me, little door closer job. Anyway, our piston sits in a neutral position, and neutral being right between or in the middle of our cylinder, and that's what makes these were, and the M2 were, I think, some of the first overhead concealed double acting door closers widely produced. I mean, don't quote me on any of this stuff. This is just stuff that people have told me. Like, it's not stuff that I've looked up on the internet or anything. Okay, so we are working this. We're plugging this with one finger and working it with our other, our armature, till all the bubbles come out. When all the bubbles come out, your door closer is pretty much full. We're going to replace these with the same seals that we've replaced on the opposite side. 8214s, 8112s. You're going to have to be kind of fish this down in here too. It's going to have to fit in that channel that it came out of, or the old one came out of anyway. Back in the day, we just used to replace one of these. Old John that taught me all these door closers said, just replace the first one. We probably just use the initial one as like a duster to wipe off. So we're gonna keep this screw off until we get it capped. It's gonna bleed a little bit of fluid out of there, because if you cap it off and try to put this on there, it will poop that gasket right out the middle of it. It's an extreme amount of pressure. Anyway, like a total numbnuts, I left the bolts way over there. Hold on. Okay, we've resumed. I've gotten our bolts. They are small and black. They should be some of the last screws you have left, hopefully. Those projects would be like, man, I got these extra parts. Would be like, man, dude, I don't know. Anyway.